Hey Aries, welcome back. Guys, I'm still having trouble with my memory on my phone, so if this video cuts out, then I will post what I got so far. If it's enough. If it's close to where I was already going to end it, then I will go ahead and post it. Just so you know, just in case you don't hear me say, "Okay, this is it. I'm done." That kind of thing. Anyways, guys, don't forget to click that like button, subscribe if you haven't. Just remember that this is a general reading, so take what resonates with you and leave the rest for somebody else, okay? Aries, I just want you to know something here. You got somebody feeling so confused about their feelings about you, okay? This is somebody who you were supposed to be someone that they're competing against. You are somebody that, you're the opponent, you're the person that they're trying to like stop you from moving on. You're the person that, they have, said some really mean things about. You're the person that they have, put down, and you're the person that they have tried to hold down, right? Now, the thing is that this person, they have witnessed because they're watching you. Oh yeah, they're watching you. You're public enemy number one according to this person because they see you as such a threat. So they're watching you. And the thing is what I'm hearing is that they have watched you go through some really heavy things. They have watched you go through things where other if it was somebody else, if it was other people, it would have just broke them. Like you have gone through things where they were convinced that you would be out of the game. Whatever this game is to them, okay, in their mind, like what you've gone through and what you've overcame are things that, they were sure that were going to get, you were going to be out of the game. They got rid of you for good, and it's not has anything to do with what they've done to you. This could be something that somebody else has done to you, right? And the thing is that this person has seen you overcome challenges left and right. Not just the challenges that they may have caused for you, but challenges, in life or challenges that other people have created for you, right? And they have seen you do it in such a way with so much grace, with so much respect, with so much integrity. They have seen you hold your head up and put one foot in front of the other despite the things that you've gone through, right? And they have seen you act in such a way that there's a part of them that actually really admires how you are handling yourself, okay? There's a part of them that's like, wow, you know, I couldn't even do that. There's a part of them that looks at you like that. This is definitely somebody that has seen you go through a relationship or relationships where, you have left that person or the relationship ended, things like that. So this is somebody in your life that has been around for quite a while, and they've seen you up, they've seen you down. And the thing is that it's the way that you handle things, how you have overcome things, how you are still able to be sweet and caring and loving despite the things that you've gone through. There's a balance that they see inside of you that you have where yes, maybe you do get agitated, but you don't act out in the way that other people have, or you could have under the pressure that you were under, right? They've seen you hold yourself very well together, and there's a conflict. There's a conflict like, I hate you, but damn, do I admire you. Like, how do you do this, Aries? There's this conflict, there's a fight, there's a war between this person, and the way that you do things, they really like you, and they hate that they like you. Does that make sense? I don't think it does, but that is what is causing this conflict between this person. Now, this person is definitely investigating things about you here. Okay, this is definitely somebody who's not showing their true colors. They don't want you to see how truly emotional that you make them. There's a part of you that really triggers this person, and it's weird because it's this like love hate type of relationship, and it's not really a relationship that you're having with them. Okay, this isn't that's not what I'm getting. It's not like this is somebody that's around you, your best friend, and then they have this love hate thing for you. No, not really like that. This is more of like somebody who loves to hate you, but then at the same time they love how you are as a person, and there's a, you know what I mean? Like there's a part of them that actually likes you, but then they're like, no, you are a challenge. You are, you are somebody that's in their way, and it really stems down to where this person really wishes that they could be more like you. They hate you because you have the characteristics and the personality type that they wish that they could have for themselves. They wish that they can handle things with grace the way that you do. You know, they really do. And the thing is that what comes with that is not just how you handle things, but them being able to see your potential. Seeing that you can do things that they can't do because you can handle yourself under pressure so well, you know, and they hate that. They hate that. It's not because you don't feel it. It's not because you don't feel the pressure of a stressful situation. You feel it, but you're not going to be the kind of person who goes around exploding. It's like if you were to become a Karen, let's just put it that way. Like if you were to become a Karen and start, going into places and trying to boss people around, and if you were to just do something, you would just make this person's day. Like if you could just do something that they feel is quote human, and the reason why they think it's quote human is because it's something that they would do. Like it's your self-control. They just really hate that you have so much self-control. This is somebody that has seen you at your worst and has seen you shine through the darkness, and they're like, what the heck. Now there's something about you that this person feels like like they need to compete with. you know it's giving me sibling energy, okay, because the way that they are. But then again, at the same time, this is not your sibling, okay? This is not, I already asked, this is not your sibling, all right? This is not your family member. This is somebody around you in your community, somebody that has seen you, okay? The thing about this person is how they're trying to find out more information about you, okay? It's like they want to hate you so they can attack you. See, they're starting to like you, and the thing is that this person, I see them as being like a con artist. I see them as being somebody who uses people or uses information about people for their own gains. And the thing is that the more that they're liking you, the harder it's becoming for them to target you, to take from you. You see? There's a conflict of interest. I'll share a story with you. I was talking to a sociopath one time. I don't know why. Well, people come and tell me things about themselves. The craziest things, guys. I swear. And one thing that he had said that I found so interesting is that was this, similar to this situation. He was targeting somebody, and he had a hard time. He couldn't do it. He was going to do something terrible to her. I'm not going to get into the details of it, but he was going to do something terrible to her. And at the last minute, he just couldn't go through with it, and he was so angry about it, and he asked me why. Like I'm supposed to understand his brain. I don't know. As he tried to, the way he talked to me, it was as though what he was doing was such a normal thing to do. It was like, like as though he was telling me he was going to go grocery shopping. And he was actually telling me that he was going to do this horrible thing to this poor innocent person. And I'm supposed to understand why he couldn't go through with it. Like I had some kind of knowledge of that. I don't understand darkness. I don't think he understood. I don't understand darkness like that, you know? I just didn't have the answers for him. That is something that this person is going through. This person so conflicted, you know? And it's like they're trying to push themselves through it, and they're trying to find out information about you because they're trying to find something about you to make it appear as though, or make it justify what they want to do. You know, they want to find something about you that they could say, see, they deserve it. This bad thing is going to happen to them because they deserve it. And I'm going to tell you something, they can't find anything. They can't find anything. You're not a hoe, you know? You're not a hoe, you're not promiscuous, you're not a user. And it's like this person can't figure out what the hell do you do? You know, it's giving me that song. You know, I'm hearing that song. It's an old song, guys, from the 80s. Y'all remember it? It goes, goody two shoes, don't smoke, don't drink. What do you do to do? Or something like that. Do y'all remember that song? Yeah, I think it came out in like, I want to say 85, something like that, right? And, yeah, I think it was 85 because I remember the first time I heard it, I was in the backyard. Anyways, there's this song is coming out. This person's like, wait a minute, how is Aries so sweet? There's got to be something going on with Aries. Aries can't be this sweet. Aries, there's no human being that is this good or this nice or this caring, this loving. There's got to be a dark side. And you know what? This person has this mindset that because they are very dark inside of themselves, they really do believe, just like that person I was telling you that was confessing some very disturbing things to me, they really do believe that everybody's like them. Yeah. And this person that is around you is the same way. They actually do believe that the darkness that is growing inside of them, that we all have it. You know, and it's not true. Actually, this person doesn't understand what you are, but I'm going to tell you something. You have a gift inside of yourself. Okay? You are a light worker. There is a gift inside of yourself. There's a light inside of yourself. This person doesn't understand what they're looking at. You know, they don't understand how it is that you could be so caring toward animals that are not even your animal, or loving toward insects or bugs that are, you know, and how do you have that much respect for something that is so how would I say it, like something that's so insignificant in their eyes? How can you have respect to, you know, go out of your way to help, you know, like say a bug gets stuck in the middle of an ant pile, you go there and save it, right? Go out of your way, you know, take the time out of your day to go save this animal from drowning or something, right? And to them it's like that is such an insignificant way, and in a weird way it's kind of like they're seeing you, even though it don't matter how old you are, okay, doesn't matter how old you are, but they're seeing you as being childlike. And the thing is, because they're seeing you as being childlike, and I'm not talking about like in love, like they're falling in love with you. No, this is different. They're seeing your actions as being childlike, as being something that is like your innocence, because you're like the complete opposite of them. But it's so bizarre, but this person still sees you as competition when the two of you are on total different spectrums. You see, your personalities are totally opposite of each other. They're trying to compete with you at a level where, but it's more of like their fakeness. You know, how good can you pretend to be? You know, but then they see you when you're alone, or when you're just out and about alone and there's no other people around, and they're still seeing you be your genuine self. And they're like, what the hell is that? What the hell is Aries doing? You know, there's that energy of like, what the hell? Who does that? You know? So you have this person so baffled. They don't know what to do. And it's like they feel like they have to hurry up and do what they plan to do. Tear something down for you, because they feel like if they don't hurry up and tear something down For you, they're going to lose this big opportunity to get something. Okay? So the base of this reading, guys, is that you have something that this person wants. Okay? This person is targeting you because you have something that they want. And it's like they're waiting for that perfect opportunity, but the more and more that they are watching you and, finding out about you, the more and more that they're starting to like how you are as a person. Oh, this kind of reminds me of something. It's coming in. I remember something about this. You know, yeah. Um, you know what this reminds me of, guys? I'm just gonna say it real quick. There was a movie. I can't remember the guy's name. This guy was hired. He was a hitman. He was hired to take this woman out, and he was watching her, and she had a child, a baby, and he was supposed to take her out. I believe it was the husband that wanted her gone, and the husband had told him like all these horrible things about her, that she was cheating, she was this, she was that. So he was supposed to take her out. So he kept following her here, following her there, and for whatever reason, something would always happen, and he couldn't do it. There was always somebody there, somebody popped up, something happened, right? But the more and more he watched this woman that he was supposed to attack, the more and more he realized she wasn't the person that the husband described. You see what I'm saying? There's a similarity here with this person. There's like a realization that you're not who they believed you were to be. You see what I'm saying? Because it's like this person had this competition with you, like y'all were on the same spectrum, right? But it turns out you're not. It's giving me Dexter vibes, like Dexter would go and attack other people who were like himself, right? This is giving me Dexter vibes, right? Only to find out that somebody's completely innocent. And the realization is coming in that this person is realizing that you are an innocent person. But they don't like it because they're losing out. If they don't do what they're supposed to do, like if they don't follow through with this, they're going to lose out. Somebody's going to get angry with them. Somebody's going to get upset with them if they don't pull something through. So Aries, you have something that they want. Now, it could be like it could be anything, but you have something that they're trying to get. And it's not necessarily from this person, it's through somebody else. Like somebody else is going to benefit, but this person's also going to benefit because the other person's going to benefit. Yeah. So, only you can know who this person is. Now, what's bizarre about this whole situation is that these people are not family members. These people are not people who, you're not related to them. Which I don't understand. I can't wrap my brain around it. I just can't wrap my brain around it. How is this possible? Or how is these people targeting you or why they're targeting you? But, you do know that third party. That's for sure. Or rather, they know you, right? It's like the competition that this person felt towards you, they felt it. They felt it towards you because of another person. You see what I'm saying? They felt it because of somebody else put that into them. It's like putting that anger inside them or putting that hate inside of them, putting that, like, oh, you're the enemy, public enemy number one, kind of energy inside them. And then, every time they come around you, you just like totally, that say let's just say it's a fire, right? A fire in this person. They're like, oh, Aries is this horrible person, and it's a fire, and then they come around you and you soothe that, or you calm it down. You're like an ice cube, that gets thrown on them, and it's like a calmness. There's a calmness that comes out, and this person's like, no, 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 this is not how it's supposed to be. This is not how this is supposed to work. It doesn't work this way. That kind of energy. Now, recently, and I feel like this is recently this person saw you picking flowers. You were gathering something. It looks like a plant. That's why I'm thinking flowers. You were planting or you were picking flowers. You were gathering something here. And it was something that really caught this person off. Like, they were not expecting you to be doing that. You showed a lot of care, a lot of love. You know, you're also drinking something. You might have had, yes, you were drinking something because that's how it's coming out. You were drinking something, and you were picking a flower or picking a plant or taking a cutting of something. And it's like they see that, and when they saw that, it was like, wait a minute, that is, see, it showed a part of your personality. It showed you as a caretaker. It showed you as a nurturer. It showed you as somebody who would, because the impression I'm getting from this is that you were going to take this plant and take care of it. You see? So you weren't being destructive like they were hoping. You were supposed to be destructive. It's kind of like this person would wish that you would just like step on a plant or just do something horrible that they can just, do what they want to do with you, right? But you won't. It's like they're hoping that they could catch you doing something mean, but you won't. And I'm hearing like if you have a dog, you're the kind of person you'll even pick up the poops. It's even that. It's like, what the hell? Yeah, 'cause I know it sounds funny, but it's like, what the hell? So if you have a dog and you're walking your dog, you carry bags with you, you pick up their poops, and you toss them and throw them in the trash. Like this person can't even see you littering. They haven't even caught you littering yet. It's like you have so much respect for your environment, and it's something that they really admire and they like, but at the same time, it's making them angry because why won't you just litter? Just do something so they could just feel like you deserve it. And this, guys, is how you don't even realize it, but you are saving yourself without even realizing it, just by being you. Your light inside of you that is part of you is saving you, and you're not even aware of it. Spirit, give us 2 angel numbers here for Aries, please, and thank you. Oh, it flipped. I missed it. Okay. Spirit, give it again, please. I'm sorry. There it is. Okay. 6. It says your heart is your gift. Oh, exactly. It's your heart. Your heart, your light inside of yourself is your gift. It's actually what is protecting you. It says you are a natural high nurturer. Oh, natural born nurturer, sorry. And have a great talent for helping and healing others. Whoa. It says you are the epitome of self sacrifice and a protector of those you love. I am nurturing. You know what? Exactly. It's this that is protecting you. It's your natural self that is protecting you. Let's see what this is. It says number 16. Oh, on that one it says I am nurturing, right? 16. It says you have an inquisitive and you have a I don't know why I can't read today. It says you have an inquisitive mind that allows you to uncover important truths. You have a special ability to read into other people's feelings. See, you're sensitive. Yeah. A wisdom seeker, and your angels ask to share your knowledge for the benefit of others. I am perceptive, sorry. I don't know what's wrong with me today. I can't read. I think this energy is probably mad at me for telling you all this, because now that you know, you're going to show it even more. I'm positive. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're going to show that side of yourself even more, because it's like this is where good is fighting evil. You know how everybody keeps saying it, people keep talking about this, where we're fighting this spiritual war, and we are. And this is actually a reading about you fighting a spiritual war, and you don't even know that you're fighting it. You don't even realize that you're doing this. you know it's deep. You know what I mean? It's really deep when you think about it. How you just being your natural self and how you are as a person, even in the angel numbers, it's coming out how you are as a person. It's like you don't even realize you're a warrior. I think I'm gonna name this reading that. You don't even realize, what level of a warrior you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, you are fighting wars out there and you don't even realize it, and you're just picking flowers. And you know what I'm saying? I mean, wow, how deep is that? You're picking flowers. You're being your authentic self and you don't even realize you're in the middle of a war. You're yeah, God loves you. Aries, thank you for being here. I hope this reading gives you some insight. Okay, there's dangers out there all around us. Every time we step out of our homes, every time we're in our homes, even nowadays, there's dangers out there everywhere we go. And wow, I had something I wanted to say, and my mind just went boop. I think this person just doesn't want me to tell you anything. Huh. Makes me feel like you're dealing with the warlock. Yeah, I think you're dealing with the warlock. Huh. That's interesting. Yeah, yeah, I feel like you're dealing with the warlock that's really messing me up in this reading, and doesn't want me to tell you what's going on, and is messing up my vision, which is bizarre because I have never had, all out of all my readings, if you've been with me for a while, I've had energies attack my throat chakra, and then I'll start stuttering, or I'll start repeating myself because they're attacking my throat chakra, right? But I have never had an energy attack my eyesight, which is really bizarre. Yeah, Aries, this person is a warlock. You are fighting a spiritual war that you don't even realize, and it's a big one. And you know what? I want you to know something. This protection that you have around you is not just affecting you, but it's also affecting your loved ones. And I'm talking about your pets, your children, the people around you. Your gift is so big that it's actually protecting everybody around you. I can sense it. And that's why this person was chosen specifically for you. I could feel it. So that's why they're so strong. That's why their energy is so strong. I've never had this happen before, guys. I just want y'all to know. Anyways, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get out of this. Knowledge is power. That's the truth, right? Knowledge is power. I hope this reading helps you out knowing, all right? Y'all take care. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Bye bye, guys.